So the lecture I'm going to do for you guys today is called the Magical Mystery Box, which is over there underneath that silver tarp. It looks very magical, right? I wanted fireworks and things, but they said, no, we can't have it at the school. But I thought it'd be great. So the way the box is going to work is, I'm going to uncover it, and it's got a bunch of things in them, okay? And so, like, say my cell phone was something that was in the box. I have a story for everything that's in that box, and we're not going to have time to do them all. There's a ton of them. But the cell phone, these things are magical. We can do so much with this. I did stuff from my office today when I was waiting to come in here and get started. I can pick this up and I can call and I can FaceTime and I can see somebody, a friend of mine, over in Ireland on the other side of the world. We've got these incredible opportunities. But the flip side of it is, it also can isolate us from the people that are closest to us. I've got this rule at my dinner table with my family. I call it no tech at the table. I don't want to see iPods out. I don't want phones out. This is our time to be together, to connect. How was your day at school? How was your day at work? And for us to talk and to learn about each other. Someday, when you put this phone down, the people that you love on the other side of it aren't going to be there anymore. Parents get older, grandparents get older, people pass away. And you're going to wish you had that time to speak with them and to learn from them, to hear their stories of how they grew up, and to share love with each other. This stuff will always be here. It's always evolving, it's always changing. What's more important, to have an imaginary relationship and connection with somebody out on Facebook or on Twitter, or to really sit and talk with somebody that you love that's right there with you? So just really make a good choice when you have that opportunity and realize that, hey, mom or dad's here, my grandparents are here. I want to put this down and talk to them for a little while. I can play my game later, you know? Spend time together. So that's how the box is going to work. I'm going to need volunteers to come up and pick little objects out of the box. Da-da-da-da, magical mystery box. We already have volunteers. God bless you all. First hand up is this young lady right here. Come on up. What's your name? Abby. Abby. All right, Abby. You decide on whenever you like. Abby chooses the boat. Why the boat, Abby?
My uncle's a sailor.
Your uncle's a sailor? Oh, that's awesome. Have you ever gone sailing with him?
No.
No? You going to someday?
No, my cousin does.
Your cousin does? Very cool. Well, thanks for coming up. Round of applause. I use the boat to talk about relationships in our lives. And relationships could be with our friends, it could be with our brothers and sisters, different family members, anybody. Nowadays, we all have cars, right? We all kind of drive from point A to point B. Now we've got cars that can drive themselves. We've got drones delivering packages from Amazon. It's a crazy future. But at one time, a lot of people would have to go from point A to point B across countries by boat. And you'd be there with the ferryman, the person that would take you from point A to point B. In your life, there's going to be a lot of ferrymen. There's going to be a lot of people that you have relationships with. And maybe you've been a friend with somebody for a long time, and your journey in your boat is going on forever and ever and ever. And you always think you're going to be friends, and it's never going to end, right? And all of a sudden, your friend starts making bad choices, and they want to do other things. You don't want to get into drugs. You don't want to get into stealing. You want to try to stay on your path, right? So you make the decision that you're going to go on your own way. And that's good. And it's okay to be upset that your friendship is over, that the boat ride is over. That person is getting out of your life, at least for now. Don't look back and be angry because it's over. Be thankful for the time that you had on that trip. Think about all the wonderful things that you learned from being with this person in your life. And know that your next adventure is still ahead of you. There's still so much more to come in your life. You need to focus on that. Always focus on your future and dream of what's possible. Be thankful for the experiences, for the people, for those that you've spent with all this time getting from here to there. But be ready for what's next in your life because it's beautiful. The horizon is out there. You may not be able to see it, but you just keep going. Just never give up. That's the most important thing. I tell people all the time, never giving up is the most important decision you can make. No matter how dark it gets, no matter how dark it seems, and you think it's never going to work out, keep going forward. Reach out to people. Don't be afraid to talk about how you feel. Find somebody that you love, somebody that loves you. Family members, friends, guidance counselors, teachers, somebody will listen to you. We get into this thing now where we're so busy talking all the time. We're so busy texting and posting that we're not listening to what other people are saying. And some people are saying, help. I don't feel okay. Listen to them. And when you need to say that, know it's okay to say that. And if you're going to knock somebody's phone out of their hand to get their attention and tell them, because you are important. You are enough, and you are the future. That's the story of the boat.